How great would it feel to know that the retirement dream you once gave up on could still be had regardless of how much you've saved and how much time you have left till retirement? Today, 40% of people have less than $10,000 saved for retirement. Yet we're living longer. It's realistic that many of us will live 30 or more years beyond retirement age. We're forced to face the fact that we'll have to continue working well into our retirement years just to make ends meet, let alone enjoy the lifestyle we dreamt of for most of our working lives. Our failing 401ks and Social Security just can't sustain us. For many of us, a single recession could wipe out the little bit of savings we have or impact us to such a significant degree that we'd be forced to go back to work. The truth is, we just can't afford to entrust our futures to systems and people who don't have our best interests at heart. Automation is expected to replace 800 million jobs by 2030. Even jobs that were once held by older workers are falling by the wayside to automation and artificial intelligence. Did you know you can walk into an Amazon Go store and not even have to stop for checkout? Macy's, Walmart, and others are already looking for ways to move in the same direction. Those who haven't embraced the digital revolution are closing their doors. Toys R Us is just one recent example. The jobs that are left demand higher and higher technical skills that younger workers are better equipped for. We could reskill into these jobs, but the cost of traditional education is incredibly high, and there's no guarantee of employment once we're finished. Let's be honest. Age discrimination is real, and it's happening everywhere. Wages are stagnant, yet the cost of living is rising. Metabolic diseases are epidemic. How many of us can count on being healthy enough to work as we get older? Especially when we're feeling so much stress around just making ends meet. You know, no one wants to become a burden to their kids. But the way things are going, our kids can't even afford to take care of us. They're struggling to make ends meet already because they're facing the same problems. When you consider all of this, people are frightened for good reason. This is a massive social crisis. But it doesn't have to be. There is hope. And I want to show you how the years you have left could be the best years of your life. You know, when I first began to realize 5 years ago the futility of my own retirement situation, after 27 years of service to our country, the first thing I felt was a sick feeling in my gut for all of the years my family and I had sacrificed for my retirement dream. All I could think of was how I'd wasted all of those years putting off the things I most wanted to do in life with my family. And I thought, why am I wasting my life continuing to do the same things that I've always done? There's got to be something better. For all of the reasons I mentioned, I knew another job wasn't the answer. I knew throwing more money at my 401k wasn't the answer. That's when I learned about the hopelessness of trading time for money. And I started looking at ways to invest that would give me complete control over my future and my earning potential without trading time for money. And you know what? I wasn't willing to put off living the kind of life I wanted any longer. I wanted it now. After trying a few different things that weren't getting very good results, flipping houses, trying to invest in rentals, I met some people who were doing really well with online marketing. And they offered me a chance to check out what they were doing. I was skeptical, but they weren't the first people I'd met who were doing great with an online business. So I signed up to get some videos that explained how an online business could help me leverage technology to build a scalable income, doing something I was completely passionate about. Now, it wasn't an overnight thing, and it definitely wasn't a get-rich-quick. And it did require an investment. But it certainly wasn't anything like going back to school to get another degree. What I found out was that I could learn skills that could once and for all give me the kind of security and control I wanted moving forward. Skills no one could take away from me, and that no technology could replace. You know, a business is one of the greatest assets we can have. But a business that takes all of our time and keeps us tied down isn't the kind of business most of us would want. The beauty of an online business is that we have freedom. We literally can learn to create income on demand. It's a business we can share with our families and help them out of their own desperate situations. That's the kind of legacy I'm leaving my family. This is a business that's allowed me to construct my days the way I want to live. I set my own hours. I can work from anywhere I have access to the internet. Over the past year, I've been able to travel to the UK, Canada, and throughout the US the way I used to dream of. Very soon I'll be heading off to the Dominican Republic with some amazing friends that I met through this business. Look, if any of this is resonating with you, and you have a willingness to invest your time and money in yourself, then I want to invite you to sign up to receive some free videos that my friends and mentors have put together to introduce you to this whole digital economy and how it might help you solve your retirement crisis. Now, if you want to get rich quick, please don't click the button. If you want easy or overnight success or someone else to do the work for you, then don't click. This is real. This is about teaching you how to fish, about giving you the tools and the knowledge to secure your future. If that sounds like something you'd like to know more about, then click the button. I'm Scott. I'll see you soon.